Tutorial, I will show how to use the AlgoTouch system. AlgoTouch allows the teacher to manipulate the elements of a program, variables, array, indexes. In the first part, we will show the AlgoTouch screen, then show how to create variables, arrays, and indexes, and then to show how to do some operations with these elements. The screen of AlgoTouch consists of 4 areas. The design area, where manipulation of the elements occur. On the right, the program area for displaying the generated program. On the bottom, the console area, used by the system to display information for the user. And on the top, menus and a toolbox with buttons. The design area is where variables, arrays, indexes, and macros are shown. By simple gestures, it is possible to move those elements, to increment variables or decrement variables, to do assignment by simple drag and drop, let's create 3 variables, a, b, and x. A of type integer, b of the same type, and x. I can initialize a by a right click and giving the value, for instance, 20. Okay. B with 30. I can make an addition with a and b and results in x. I select x and I choose the addition, put the value of a on the left, value of b on the right, double click, and x has got the value 50. On the console I can see that the operation has been generated, x equals a plus b. It is possible to use constants. By default, the systems offer some integer constants and some character constants, and it's also possible to create your own constant. For instance, max equals 100. Then you can manipulate these constants. To do an assignment, you just have to do drag and drop from, for instance, a constant to a variable to another variable. You can also increment by a simple gesture from left to right or right to left. And as said before, doing some operations like addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, and find the remainder of a division. Let's create an array called A. By default, the system generates an array of 10 values with values between 0 and 100, randomly generated. Those values can be used as ordinary variables, so it's possible to do some assignments. And the interesting thing is to use indexes with those arrays. To create an index, you must select the array and then click on this button. You define an index I. This index is a variable attached to the array. If you increment the value of the variable, it shows which values of the arrays it points to. And here, the value here is AI, that is the content of the value indexed by I. So it's possible, for instance, to take this value and put it in another place. The system will generate the instructions A6 equal AI. It is very easy to modify the content of an array just by clicking the right button on the array, and then the system offers different way to generate the content. Either all the same, for instance, all the values to 10, or in increasing order from, let's say, 1, or decreasing order starting from 10, or in the range minus 100 to 100 randomly chosen, increasing, randomly decreasing, or randomly chosen in this range. Or you can specify the values, or even you can shuffle the content of the array.